What's up everyone, hope you guys are having a great day today, and I'm doing pretty good. I've got my Tic Tacs on standby in case I need to overdose on them from the amount of retarded shit we're gonna see in this video today. So basically, if you haven't heard yet, PlayStation lost another exclusive. But even then, it wasn't even really an exclusive to begin with, since it was a new game in a series. Basically, a few days ago, the news came out that not only would MLB The Show 2021 be coming to Xbox day and day with the PS5 version, but it would also be on Game Pass on its release date. Now, I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys, I do not give a fuck about this game whatsoever. It doesn't interest me at all. I didn't care about it when it was a PlayStation exclusive, and I don't care about it now that it's a multiplayer, nor will I probably ever check it out. And I doubt very many people actually care about the game either. But of course, there's always that one retard who thinks when any platform gets some sort of a win, no matter how small it is, everything else is just a complete failure and it's gonna be the downfall for the gaming industry. Happened when Horizon came to PC, when Death Stranding came to PC, when Days Gone came to PC, when Microsoft bought Bethesda, and now when some obscure sports game that I doubt very many people care about is coming to Game Pass day one. Oh no, PlayStation is dead now. Dear fucking god.
No. I mean, day after week, day after day. I mean, literally, oh my god, like the past year, there's been no positive PlayStation news, really.
What? No positive PlayStation news, not like the PS4 selling over 100 million units, Sony exclusives being nominated for countless Game of the Year awards, 2020 being one of the most successful years ever for Sony, the successful launch of the PS5 even though it's damn near impossible to find one in stores. I know it's not anything like massive like Microsoft buying Bethesda or anything, but there's been more positive news on PlayStation than there has been for Nintendo at least, and Nintendo's doing perfectly fine.
I mean, it's all really just the first party games, which is most important, but I mean, they're literally riding on that. They're riding on that success built up over the years by other teams. And
no, PlayStation doesn't rely on their exclusives. None of them are really recognizable brands except for Spider-Man, and most people aren't gonna play them. Nobody buys a PlayStation for its exclusives. Nintendo, yeah, because they have recognizable brands dating back to the late 80s. I think the most recognizable PlayStation IP, being God of War, only dates back to around 2005, when even Halo at least came out in 2001. And even then, I doubt a single person bought a PS4 for fucking MLB The Show. Every single console manufacturer relies on the casual consumers who just play COD, FIFA, Halo, Mario, GTA, Minecraft, and other way more recognizable brands. People don't care about fucking MLB The Show.
Just hoping for the best. I mean, they haven't really invested in fucking anything, really. Microsoft gobbles up all the other developers, and now they're leeching. Leeching is what it's called. They're leeching off of Sony's developers and putting their games they want on Game Pass.
Now this might be wrong, but from an article that I read, the game that he's talking about isn't even being published by PlayStation anymore. I really don't know how most of this shit works, it's really fucking confusing. And even if PlayStation was putting their games on other consoles, you think a single person is going to be in a store looking at a PS5 and then they find out that fucking MLB The Show came day one on Game Pass and just decide not to buy the PS5 because of some obscure baseball game that all of 3 people care about came to a subscription service on another console? No, that's fucking stupid.
Why is that okay? Why is that okay? And why is that even more okay that the same game is like $70 on PlayStation?
I mean, we're just gonna use your logic here, like for what Sony fanboys like to say when people ask for games to come to PC. I mean, if you don't want to pay $70 for the game and want it on Game Pass, just go out and buy an Xbox. Again, I understand that PlayStation not having a Game Pass type service, and I do feel bad for like the 2 people who want to buy this game, but keep in mind, the Sony fanboys were the ones defending Sony's decision to make games $70. So, I mean, you get what you fucking deserve.
It's a complete humiliation and power move and stab in the back for the PlayStation gamers. It's a stab in the back. They're spitting on us. And they continue to spit on their own fucking legacy when they shut down the PlayStation Store. When they shut down the PlayStation Vita store. I mean, oh my god. And they're not even providing an alternative for those things.
Yeah, I definitely agree with him on this, that PlayStation shutting down their store is a stupid as hell decision, while Xbox is over here having even original Xbox games compatible with the Series X. Like, again, I might sound like an Xbox fanboy right now, but once again, keep in mind that I don't even have an Xbox. But after the disaster of a console that was the Xbox One, right now Microsoft is definitely being the most pro-consumer console manufacturer, with things like the Xbox Series S, Gamepass, the insane amount of backwards compatibility, them not forcing you to buy an entire new set of controllers to play new games. And again, I honestly prefer PlayStation over Xbox, but I really can't help but admit that Xbox has been way more pro-consumer these last few years.
Why is it okay? Why is it okay? It's not okay. It's not okay. And this especially is not okay. Porting games away to PC, maybe that's okay.
I mean, according to you, that's not even okay.
You know, I spent $400 on this console. That's supposed to have all the latest and greatest exclusive games, and now it seems like that they're gonna start going in that direction. That's not really about that. They're gonna go in a really boring direction that Xbox is going, with Game Pass and ports everywhere and all this fairyland, whatever.
But when you don't give those same games first class treatment on the PlayStation console for the PlayStation gamers, that's not okay. That's not okay. And when you let Microsoft leech off of your game, off of your stupid baseball game, so that it's fucking cheap or whatever on Game Pass for free day one, that's not okay. Especially when oh my god, dude, it's just embarrassing. And they keep spitting on us. They keep spitting on PlayStation gamers. They keep on spitting on the PlayStation.
I mean, if some obscure baseball game going to Game Pass is Xbox quote-unquote spitting on PlayStation fans, isn't PlayStation's exclusives PlayStation spitting on Xbox fans? They're the exact same things. Sony and Microsoft are businesses. They try to get as many people as possible to their side, even if they have to undermine the other company.
Legacy. And they don't give a shit. The new Sony leadership, I mean, I think what happened in 2019 when they signed that deal with Microsoft or whatever, I think that was the day PlayStation died. Because ever since then, it's been terrible news after another. And
yep, the PlayStation brand more profitable than ever, having one of its best years in 2020. Its exclusives slowly but surely starting to become bigger names, just fucking destroyed, dead, because companies as massive as Sony just randomly throw in the towel. Look, this happens every generation, where the company that was really successful the previous generation just sits back and watches the competition play out. This isn't anything new. People said Xbox was throwing in the towel last gen. People said that Nintendo was throwing in the towel last gen. Look at those companies now. The Switch is one of the fastest selling consoles ever made, and Microsoft literally just bought fucking Bethesda.
Pretty soon, I think that changes are gonna happen to PlayStation that are going to negatively affect the outlook. Alright, maybe not very soon, but within this decade, by the decade's over, I think that the PlayStation that we know and love with the console, it's gonna be fucking over. It's gonna be fucking over, because I mean, Sony, they invest in anime, they invest in music, they invest in all this other shit.
I mean, it isn't like that's the point of a fucking business, to grow into other industries. Sony isn't just fucking video games. They have to invest in other shit too,
without giving that same treatment to PlayStation. And ultimately, it seems like to me that that whole restructuring that happened, you know, kicking Layden out the door, demoting Yoshida, and putting Jim Ryan and Herman Hulst, I think that move was to just make sure that PlayStation can keep squeezing as much money out of their consumers that they can for the time being, and eventually we're going to pull out of it. I don't know if Sony are going to sell Sony Interactive Entertainment, but I think that...
What the fuck? Tell me 4 things that have been majorly different about Sony and the PlayStation brand other than they've been starting to port their games to PC. It's not Sony that's been getting worse. It's Microsoft that's been getting better with Game Pass and shit like that. Sure, you might say that the launch lineup for the PS5 was dry as hell, and yeah, that's true. But it's been like that for every fucking generation. Fuck, even MLB The Show 20 was planned to be a time exclusive until they just decided, fuck it, let's just put 21 on Xbox and call it a day. So really, is this surprising anybody? Again, it's not PlayStation that's been getting worse. They're clearly doing perfectly fine with the successful launch of the PS5. It's just Xbox that's been finally getting their shit together.
Someone might I think someone might buy it, or I don't know. I don't fucking know, but I just think that it's weird. It's straight up fucking weird. What is going on? I mean, this is like the Twilight Zone or something, guys. I mean, if you told, let's say like 5 years ago, if you could imagine a PlayStation Studio game going day one on Game Pass, but
Are you this fucking retarded that you think PlayStation would just randomly put one of their games on the competing console out of the blue? To be honest, I wouldn't even be surprised anymore. No, it wasn't PlayStation's decision to put MLB on Xbox. It was MLB themselves, you fucking brainlet.
being $70 on PlayStation Store, I mean, you would have been like, you're crazy. Well, no, here we are. It's the reality. We are in the moment now, and I think it's over. I think the future of PlayStation, it's fucking, this on top of all the other things, it's just all building up, bottling up.
So there's a little more of the video left over, but I'm just gonna end it here because literally the rest of the video is just him repeating the same points he said about 5 times already, which if you haven't realized yet, they're fucking retarded. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you all for watching. To my new subs, I'm really sorry I haven't been uploading it all lately. I've been super busy with homework and track and a bunch of other shit, but again, I'm sorry, and if things go to plan, I'll hopefully get another video out by Sunday. And again, thank you guys. We recently just hit 400 subs on my channel, which was almost a week after I hit 300, and we're about 5 subs away from passing up my favorite Nazi in subs. But again, I'm gonna shut up, so thank you guys for watching and have a great day.